All right. Welcome everybody to AMF Smithtown for the finals for Shootout of LIGBT's monthly house shot tournament. Let's take a look at our final four. Up first, Mr. Max Thomas from Stamford, Connecticut. Max has a 192 club average for house shot, getting 16 pins. And up next is Mr. Deon Taitte from Amityville, New York. Deon has a 182 house shot average, getting 25 pins. And next up, Mr. Jack Saunders from Holbrook, New York. Jack has a 188 house shot average, getting 19 pins. And last but not least, Mr. Frank Spano from Brentwood, New York. Frank has a 187 club house shot average, getting 20 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands and let's get this match rolling. A fantastic turnout here at Smithtown. Over 90 bowlers packed the bowling center here the week before Thanksgiving, and we are in for a fantastic final four. Top prizes are 1,000 first, 500 second, 300 third, 250 fourth. This will be bowled on a house shot, so scoring should be good. We've got two seniors up there, Max and Frank, two kids, Jack and Deon, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. And the beauty of this handicap, the one getting the most is Deon Taitte, 25. Next up, Frank Spano, 20. Next up, Jack Saunders, 19. And Max Thomas has the least here on the left lane with 16. Here comes Max. Oh no, the big 6. He 4, 6, 7, 10. He goes high. So that means the highest to the lowest is only 9 pins. So they're basically bowling scratch. Makes it even better. All right. Here comes our first look at Jack Saunders. Jack, going high, yep, leaving the 4 pin. Jack bowled really well today. He shot a 774 series in the 1 o'clock squad. Max led the 3 o'clock squad with a 794. And Max gets the smart lead, the 2 pins. On the sides. Outside, oh yeah. In the mat or the other side. So we've got our first open of the match. Now here's going to be our first look at Deon Taitte on the left lane as Jack goes for his 4-pin spare. And this is nobody's. All right, here comes Jack, way behind that foul line. Makes the spare, nice spare, Jack. Way to start off this match. First time on the video, he's looking for his first title. Deon looking for his second title. Frank Spano looking for his second handicap title. He has 1 scratch. Oh, great shot, but leaving the 10 pin. And Max Thomas also looking for his second title. So everybody's got 1 title in the handicap, and Jack Saunders looking for his first. So hopefully this will be his special day today. All right, here's our first look at Frank. Frank looking good. 10 in the pit. What a beauty. Here comes Deon. Deon, uh-oh, does this flag? Oh no! Deon misses to the left, the 10 pin. All right, so unusual. In the first frame, 2 of the 4 bowlers open and only 1 strike. Now here comes our second look at Max. He started with an open. Should be able to bounce back. Here comes Max, looking good. 10 in the pit. Max recovers from the split. Way to go, Max. Max, 59 years young. Jack Saunders, 44 years old, shot 774 at 1 o'clock today. Comes Jack. Let's see how he does. Bowl looks good. Oh, again the 4 pin. So that's back-to-back 4 pins for Jack, going just a tiny bit high. All right, here comes Deon. Deon left the 10 pin in the first frame. This time, burying the 10 in the pit. Deon was mad that last one left the 10. All right, Jack Saunders taking his time, but we've got to take a look at this. This is Deon Taitte's wife and beautiful daughter. Let's give a smile here. That is what he's bowling for. All right, back to the action. What the hell? You owe me for that one. All right, Jack making the second consecutive 6-pin. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so now Frank will complete the second frame. He is on a strike. So can we have our first double of this match? Frank bowls out of East Islip Plains. Has been there for many years. One of the nicest guys you're going to meet. 64 years young. Here he comes. Does he double it up? He likes it. And he gets the strike for 10 in the pit. It's a double. First one of the match. I'm sure we'll have many more. LIGBT wants to send out a special thanks to Steve and his great crew here at AMF Smithtown. Our first time here, we had an incredible turnout, one of the best so far this season. Look forward to coming back. All right, here comes Jack. Jack on a spare. This time, a 10-pin doesn't go. So he finally gets the 4-pin, but can't get the 10. All right, here comes Max. Max on a strike. Opened his last time on this frame. Oh, he loves it for 10 in the pit on a double. Max really mad at himself for leaving that 4, 6, 7, 10 in the first frame, but he has recovered nicely. And here comes Jack. All over that 10-pin Jack. 3 for 3 on 1-pin spares.
That's a big feat for me, Steve.
I said he knows he gets a patch for an old spare game. Here comes Deon. Deon on a strike. Can he double it up? This one goes high, goes over, leaving the 3, 6, 10. Not a good shot by him. He knows better. He bowled fantastic today. 884 at 1 o'clock today, handicap. Led the squad, obviously, by over 100 pins. Just dominated. Bowled well in the finals to get here to the final shootout. All right, here comes Frank. Frank looking for a triple. 10 in the pit. The senior is dominating right now. All right, Deon, no chop. Oh, no chop. He gets the chop. Second open on the left lane. A tough break for Deon. All right, frame number 3. We've got Max on the right now. He's on a double, looking for a triple. All right, Max liking it, going high. He knew it, leaving the 4-pin. Max has been a member since 2014, grabbing 1 title in those 4 years. Bowls out of Whitestone Lanes, and his profession is an engineer. Very bright man. Max Thomas, great guy. And a great bowler. All right, here comes Jack. Jack, 3 spares in a row. This one goes wider. Again, the 4-pin. He cannot believe he cannot strike on this. Lanes, I'm sure, over the day of transition. Max all over that 4-pin. So Max, after the double, comes back with a spare. Jack, pretty new member of the LIGBT. Joined this year, still looking for his first title. Bowls out of Coram Country Lanes, where Mike Regano is the manager, and works for the Long Island Railroad. All right, Jack looking for his 4th consecutive 1-pin spare. Look at him, a machine on the spare. A machine. Way to go, Jack.
44 years old, it's the first time I've ever heard that.
All right, here comes Deon. Deon on an open. He struck last time on this lane. Deon, 10 in the pit, loves the right lane. Way to go, Deon, shaking his head. He cannot believe he's not throwing more strikes. All right, Frank Spano. He's been a member since 2016. Like I said, he has 1 scratch title, 1 handicap title. He's a construction manager. Holds 752 in the second squad. Frank looking good here for number 4. 10 in the pit for 4 in a row.
Yeah, baby.
And Frank Frankie telling these guys he wants his second handicap title. All right, heading into the 5th frame now. Going fast. Jack, 4 9 spares in a row. Can he break the string with a strike? This one looks better. No, a 9-pin! Oh, Jack cannot believe it. What a great ball. Here comes Max. That left lane still haunting him, leaving the 7-pin. We had a separate scratch tournament today. Great entry count on that. Paid $600 for first. Congratulations to Josh Marino, who won the $600 top prize. $300 was paid for second from one of the house bowlers here, Warren Cooperstein. Congratulations, both of you, for a great day. Oh, he misses the 4 in a row. He finally misses one. He cannot be a machine anymore. All right, here comes Max, twisting it up all over that 7-pin. All right, so amazingly, 3 of the 4 bowlers already have open frames by frame number 5. Frank Spano going against the tide. He's perfect through 4 frames. All right, here comes Deon Taitte. Deon been a member since 2012. Bowls out of AMF Montauk and is a welder. And Deon likes this one. Oh, coming around. Get it. Oh, it leaves the 10-pin. Cannot cover. Here comes Frank. Frank, can he get the front 5 here, folks? This one he tugs a little. Goes Jersey, leaves a 6-pin.
Take a 9.
You got a happy man with the 9 count. Nice run for Frank to start the game. All right, Deon. Oh, he misses it again, the 10-pin. So that's 3 opens out of 5 frames. Unusual for Deon. And here comes Frank. Can he make it? And he's all over that spare, Frankie. Let's take a look at the scores right now after 5 frames. You can see Max Thomas, 102 with his handicap. Deon Taitte, 88 on an open. Jack has an open, 104. And Frank Spano, our leader, 139. 37-pin lead after 5 frames. All right, back to the action. Here comes Jack Saunders. Finally gets a strike. I guess he needed an open first to get the strike. Nice recovery by Jack. Here comes Max going a little high, leaving the 3-pin. He's got his hands out wide. He cannot figure this out. It's been a long day. A lot of games bowled. There was 5 on a pair. Both squads. So the lanes obviously are breaking down a little, but they held up. Oh, Frank going high. No! And now he leaves the 410. Got a little soft there. Max all over that spare, and this is going to bring everybody back to the pack, folks. Getting closer. All right, Frank getting the wood. Well done. So he leaves his first open frame in frame number 6. Here comes Deon. Oh, we got a 10 in the pit. Frame number 7. No, frame number 6. What's taking him so long? All right, now 7th frame, folks. Action is good. Remember, $1,000 first prize, 500 second, 300 third, 254. All right, Max Thomas, 7th frame on a spare. Sending it wide, coming in. Oh, he leaves it crazy. 3, 6, 7, 10. Oh, toughie. Max almost looks like he's trying to overhook the lane. By Jack Saunders. Finally threw his first strike in the 6th frame. Can he double here in frame number 7? Going high. And oh, a shaking 6-pin. Almost got a break. Don't be surprised if Max makes this. He's a trick shot artist. Can he do it? And he sends it wide, puts it in the gutter. So that's a 4-pin or at least 3-pin mistake for him. So this match is not as high scoring as we thought it would be, considering it was a house shot. Although cut scores today weren't that high. They were 730s, which on a house shot is not unusual. All right, back to being the spare maker. Way to go, Jack. All right, Deon Taitte. Double will help him. He's had a couple of easy spare misses, but he has the power to strike right through to get back in this match. Here he comes. This ball looks pretty good. Ripping it out. Oh, we can't get the 4-pin. That was a pretty good shot for him. LIGBT, wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And if you need some extra money for Christmas, come down to AMF Garden City this coming weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. Friday night, 8 and 10, Sunday, noon, 2 and 4, $3,000 on top. Frank going wide, light, and knocks the 7-pin down. That's 10 on the deck.
Get a break.
So here comes Deon, looking to make his spare, and he's all over that. Oh, holy cow! That thing made a left-hand turn. He misses it. Incredible. Anyway, getting back to the AMF Garden City Thanksgiving weekend tournament. That's our first major of the year. 3,000 first, 1,500 second, 750 third, 500 fourth, guaranteed regardless of entries. It's on a sport shot. We hope you can make it. 10 in the pit for Max. He's telling him he's not out of this yet. Great shot from Max in the 8th frame. Here comes Jack. This is Jack's 8th frame. All right, hold pocket. Oh, a 4-9. You could see the ball just snapping at the end, right through the head pin. All right, here comes Deon. Deon's 8th frame. 10 in the pit. No spare shooting there.
It is.
Bowlers are saying the left lane is hooking more than the right. You can tell by the splits on the left lane and the lack of strikes on the left lane. Gets the wood. Well done. All right, Frank Spano finishing up frame number 8. We'll take a, what is it? Bobby Olsen, our official statistician, informed me that he's got a 33-pin lead. Frank, if he strikes here, he increases it to 43. So this could be the clincher right here. Frank Spano, senior bowler from the senior division. Oh, he came a little on the top of that, and you could tell he didn't get the whole ball. So his lead now still 33. He was on a strike. LIGBT's next house shot tournament out again in Suffolk will be at Port Jeff Bowl. Joe Navarro's Pro Shop is there. Don't miss that one on Sunday, December 16th. Good spare for Frank. We are back into the 9th frame. Here's a quick look at the scores. Max on a strike, 143. Deon, 126, also on a strike. And Jack, 151 on an open. And there's your leader, Frank 186 on a spare. So it's going to be a good finals for the last 2 frames. Here comes Jack. Jack going high. No, ripping the 5-pin. Great shot.
Nice shot, Jack.
Great shot. See, there's a little bit more oil on the right lane for some reason. So the bows are able to hold pocket there. Here comes Max. You're going to see how tough this is to hold. Ripping the right. Oh, he almost left the back row. Got just the 7. Left the 7.
That left lane. He's trying to overlook it.
All right, here comes Max. And he makes the spare. Well done, Max. Yeah.
I thought Deon
All right, here comes Frank. Frank needs to stay clean here. This one way wide. Oh, he gets a break, leaving just the bucket, so he loses 4 pins in wood, but leaves himself a tough spare. So this match is far from over. Yeah. Deon Taitte. There is a shot on the left lane. Way to go, Deon. 10 in the pit. With a double. All right, this is key here, folks. Big spare for Frank. He doesn't want to miss this. Oh, folks, we have got a match. All right. So 221. If he strikes out, it's in the double. Right, so if Jack doubles here, it forces Frank to double. So we have got an incredible finish, folks. Big shot here. Jack Saunders went from in trouble to possibly winning his first title. Here comes the first shot. He's on the left lane. It's a tough one. 10 in the pit, a big one. 1 more to go. Way to go, Jack. All right, here comes Max. 10 in the pit, Max. A little frustrated, but that right lane is treating him a little bit better. All right, big shot here. If he hits here and throws a 9 count, he forces Frank to double the win. Shot of the match. Looks pretty good. Hold pocket. No, he goes high, leaves a 6 count. That left lane finally caught him. It was a breaking down all day.
Yeah.
All right, Max Thomas strike here puts him in 2nd place.
What can Deon go?
All right, Max. 10 in the pit. Max looking at 2nd now.
You're still there. 81. What's your handicap?
All right, Jack Boldwell finishes up with 176 scratch, 195 with his handicap. All right, here comes Max Thomas. Gets a 7 count to finish. He'll finish up with a 200 with his handicap, 184 with his scratch. Very frustrated.
So what's the story here?
I don't think he can win.
Well, the difference in handicap, yeah, 20. Deon gets 5 points.
All right. So here comes the shot. Big one. He could still win. Oh! Ooh! Got a break, leaving just the 4-pin. So it looks like Frank Spano's going to be our winner. Frankie going high. 10 in the pit. It holds pocket on the left lane. And there's your champion. And Deon covering that spare. Damn, all 10 will tie you for third and fourth, so it's worth a couple bucks.
Might have to split this with a few strikes.
All right, Deon Taitte needs all 10 to tie for third and fourth. Oh, and he throws this way wide. There it is! The monster ball! So he gets a 185. I never can figure this out. All right, so he finishes in fourth. Here's your winner, folks. 10 in the pit like a champion. Frank Spano winning his second title and the $1,000 top prize.
I tell you when you walk in the door. Man, you're right.
Yeah. Eddie, have a good Thanksgiving. Another senior winning an LIGBT event. And this is his victory lap. He tugs that one. Leaves a 9 count, won a well-bowled game. 209 scratch, 229 with handicap. Congratulations. Frank, take your check. Here's your trophy. All right, there is our winner. Congratulations, Frank Spano. Senior bowler, taking home the trophy here at AMF Smithtown. And here are your results. Max Thomas, you can see 200 finishing in second place for $500. Deon, 185. You too, Eddie. 185 for Deon. He finishes in fourth for 250. Jack Saunders gets 195. He finishes in third. And Frank Spano, 229, a fairly low score for House Shot, winning the $1,000 top prize. We hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you next weekend at AMF Garden City for our Thanksgiving Major. Good night, everybody.